Hi everybody, this is Oliver Clinton Mattson. You're listening to the OCM Show, episode 0056. I'm sorry that I haven't had a tape up since August 11th, 2017. The things that I want to address today is number one, TMC, please shut up about Mike Nesmith of the Monkees because of the fact that you don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Please go pay attention to the Kardashians and their cartoon butts and some sports people, okay? Just stay away from it, and we need to go ahead and just shut all this crap down. Let him take care of himself and stop spreading rumors, stop spreading shit. It's like the Inquirer, but in 3D and Wonderful Lives freaking video and all that other crap. It's ridiculous. Go and pay attention to the cartoon butt Kardashians, and you'll be perfectly fine. Oh, and if I get in trouble with the Kardashians, that'd be fun. If you're bored, you want something to do, I recommend going to a site called archive.org. Go play some games. Go learn about emulators. Go look it up on YouTube. Try to find out how to install an emulator on your computer. Throw a new interface into your computer and play the games that you used to play back in the day. Go watch some old films. Go listen to some great audio stuff. Go watch some video. Go read a ton of books. It's all there on archive.org. Okay, thirdly tonight, in beer news, Pabst is having, Pabst, the makers of Pabst Blue Ribbon, Skip Heineken, is in a kind of a battle or a fight with Miller Coors, also known as IDB International. I have no idea where the fight will go, but I sure as hell need my Pabst Blue Ribbon when I go to the Forest Club in Ukiah, California on North State Street. And that's one of my beers that I drink there. Besides Coors Light when it is happy hour. Let's see, what else is going on? Have you guys do you guys like spooky things? Do you like haunted paper toys? I recommend you take a look at Raven's Blight. And type in Raven's Blight and haunted paper toys in your browser of choice. Get yourself a good printer and some good paper and some cardstock, and go ahead and look at the how to build it stuff, and go ahead and have yourself some fun. They got little games on there, they got stories and a whole bunch of other stuff. If you're in the mood for books right now, my reading is pretty much centered around a book by R.L. Stine, who wrote Goosebumps and a bunch of other stuff. It's called Beware, and he goes from everything from Bram Stoker to Ray Bradbury. He goes all around the edges. He bounces around from different types of spooky stories, and Alvin Schwartz, even I think Shel Silverstein's in here. I've got, let's see, hold on a minute. Let me go ahead and crack the book open and actually tell you who's been written in the things and about the deals. Okay, hold on a moment. Right. Let's see, Ray Bradbury, Jack Palensky, who brought in the, I think Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, or, let's see, or no, Palensky did the poems about, the Headless Horseman. My Headless Horseman Rides Tonight. That's another book I want to recommend to you. We got R.L. Stine's writing in there, Bram Stoker, got Robert W. Service, we got, William Sleater, Roald Dahl is in there. Really good story from Roald Dahl. More R.L. Stine. Let's see. We got Daniel Wynne Barber. We got, let's see. There's a comic in there from one of the Grimm fairy tales, from the Vault of Horror, right along the lines of, basically the, Crypt Keeper, Tales from the Crypt Keeper, that kind of stuff. There's also the story of the Golem, which is an old Jewish folk tale, and that's in there. Let's see. We got Henry Slezar, who did Examination Day, and that one just, oh boy. Harold, which was done by Alvin Schwartz, who did a bunch of multiple collections of stories. His Alvin Schwartz's books are the uh, scary stories to tell in the dark or to read in the dark. Reading them daytime or nighttime, it'll scare the crap out of you. I want to say a big fat thank you to my dad for giving me one of my collections of ghost stories on my birthday, 3 days after he passed away when I was 7 years old, and it was called The Thing at the Foot of the Bed and Other Scary Tales, and it was by Maria Leach. If you want to go look up something that'll scare the crap out of you, go look up that book. Just getting it from my dad, who deceased 3 days before my birthday, on my birthday, that scared the crap out of me even more. Not to mention the fact that my dad's dead. Rest in peace, Dale T. Mattson. I love you forever. Let's see, the girl who stood on a grave, that was retold by Alvin Schwartz. That was also in the thing at the foot of the bed. Let's see, we've also got Leon Garfield in here. We've got Gran Wilson, and we got Shel Silverstein. I knew it. Shel Silverstein was in here. But anyway, go look for a book called Beware by R.L. Stine. I really want everybody to know that I'm doing the best that I possibly can. It is now, in 1 month, it will be 1 year since we got evicted from our house at 2040 South Dora Street, apartment number 4 in Ukiah, California. I know you're not supposed to give out addresses, but guess what? We are not living there anymore, so who gives a shit? I want everybody to know that people with a gambling problem, and if you're on a limited income, don't have a gambling problem. If you're on disability, don't have a gambling problem. If your kid is an alcoholic and an emotionally sensitive dumbass, and he uses whatever the hell he can to be able to get through the day, to do things and change his life, and or at least his headset and his mind frame, don't be a gambler. I don't know the number for Gam-Anon. I don't know how to recommend to fix this thing, but I guess I should maybe be glad or happy that my mom has been doing so much for the indigenous people here in this wonderful Northern California area with their casinos that they had to put in. I don't know how to feel about this. I say give me a plane ticket so that I can go to London or Germany and just get me the hell out of this picture, okay? I've had to get rid of my jukebox, pinball machines, arcade games, and a ton more due to this freaking problem of my mom's. I've also got a bad credit rating. I have to pay back payday advances. The entire thing is real. It's a struggle. It looks like a cartoon, and people made fun of us for sleeping in our car. I had some motherfucker come up and take pictures of me in the car and put it on Facebook up here on Hillcrest and Dora. Okay? His name's fucking Roger. Hey, alright. You want my picture online? You got your name online, motherfucker. Let's see, what else? If you'd like to go ahead and try to delve into independent video games, independent music, independent writing, independent board games, independent, all the way around, all over the world, I recommend itch.io. That's itch.io. Like itch and scratch. itch.io. You don't have to pay attention to most of the new things in video games. You can go ahead and be a Nintendo sucker, a Minecraft freak. You can be a whatever the hell you want to. But guess what? There's an entirely different world out there waiting for you in the world of itch.io. Not only does it house independent games, it houses writing, board games, audio stuff, spoken word novels, print out yourself stuff, free stuff sometimes. I recommend you guys go there and put energy into the independent artists including me, ocm.itch.io. And go ahead and check it out. Even if you do like to create stuff yourself, go out there, hit itch.io, get yourself a platform, stand up for yourself, stand up for the independents, and go forward with your life. Do not take a backspace to anything. In regards to recent suicides, Anthony Bourdain, we lost a week or so ago. Kate Spade, we lost a week or so ago. And now I have to talk about depression. My depression started in 1983 after my dad passed away. The only way for me to be able to get out of it was basically rock and roll, comic books, my friends, not so much my family. I'm not going to talk shit about my family because they don't deserve the fucking time. Girls, but video games and music and comic books and cartoons, those were the things that helped me to stabilize myself, my mind, and be a better person. And I'm just still trying to get down the road. You know, I do piss and shit in people's yards now because of the fact that, hey, we ain't got a house. But it's not really all that easy for me to talk about depression. But it is something that I do have to talk about right now because of the fact that a lot of people are dealing with it. And we're dealing with the loss of Anthony Bourdain. We're dealing with the loss of Kate Spade. We're dealing with the loss of Robin Williams. We're dealing with the loss of a lot of people due to suicide. And so way too many of my close friends, and I'm not even going to fucking start on that one, okay? I do want to get back into acting. I want to get back into my writing. I want to do films. I'd like to cooperate with some people regarding starting up a few projects, maybe some reboot type of things, but one thing at a time. And I also do want to make a superhero comic book that features somebody that doesn't fly, doesn't run fast, doesn't have all kind of beauty and powers. One thing that I love about the new Marvel comics is they draw women pretty damn nice now. Captain Marvel reminds me of my roommate's hips about 10 years ago. Anyway, keep it going. But me and my dad, the first Marvel thing that I got into was the Silver Surfer, and I got a chance to work with Lou Ferrigno when I was on an episode of it was a kids show called The Romper Room back in 1979, right before or around the same time that I had my first concussion. But he told me that everything's going to be okay, and I have to continue to believe in myself and to continue to fight the good fight. And it is tough. Life is tough. My friend Gabe Rasa had a statement that said, life is war. Strap on your boots and march, or you will fall and die. And it's the truth. I have the pleasure right now to be a caretaker not only for my mom, but also of a Vietnam veteran that I care very much about by the name of Wayne. And I install his stereos, computer, and I do things about the house. And he gets to hear me rant once in a while. And he's one of the better chefs on earth, and he's struggled with alcoholism, and he's changing his ways every single day of his life, and he's going forward, and I truly appreciate him. And I don't know if Semper Fi is the right one to say or whatever, but anyway, thank you to all of our veterans all over the world. Doesn't matter who you were, whatever you stood up for, you helped the world go forward. You defended the innocent people of your home countries as well as the people that you need to watch out for. And I want to say thank you. I'm not going to start on Donald Trump. I really don't like the fact that people are being put in cages right now. I dad was Hispanic. My full name is Oliver Clinton Trinidad Espinoza Mattson, and I don't believe that people should be put in cages like fucking dogs. The retirement system of the United States is deteriorating, and the entire investment into the retirement system of the United States is deteriorating at a slightly larger percentage than I've ever seen in my life. I'd like some clarity for the taxpayers as well as the retirees and the general public, because of the fact that I'd like to know where these statistics are going, where the money is going, and I'd like to know why we have to be screwed over and why people that are older are being screwed over and their money is being taken away, their pensions, and multi-corporations are not helping with the United States development. It is not helping with the United States. The gross domestic product and the central production systems of the United States are not being helped by these systems. We need clarity. We need clarity. We need clarity now. We don't need to make America great again. It was kind of okay for a while, but guess what? There's always been an involvement between Russia and the United States. Ask my great-granduncle, Mr. William Seward, who helped to buy out the Mendocino, from Mendocino County all the way out to fucking Alaska. Ask his dead ass and Lincoln and all the other ones who worked with other countries to be able to fix things. They worked with people. Not what we're dealing with now, where we have a constant broadcast of garbage, a constant broadcast of static, and a constant broadcast of hate. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cite TMZ a second time. Fuck you. Don't talk about Mike from the Monkees. Leave him alone. You don't know jack shit. I don't know jack shit. Everybody be quiet. Send good vibes. Don't talk shit if you don't know what's going on in your minds. Just to make a statement, a point, or get some attention. Just like I have to sometimes. Anyway, I recommend if you want to go down and have a fucking good cold drink in Ukiah, California, cruise down to the Forest Club on North State Street, right up the road from Perkins Street, right across the street from what was Dig Music, and what will probably not be the Village Book Exchange. I mean the Village Bookstore in Ukiah. Go over there, spend some money, hang out with some friends, meet some new friends, have a great time, maybe get laid, play some pool, put some tunes on the jukebox. Have a good fucking time. If you want to listen to some good fucking local bands from up here, I recommend, number one, I recommend Grime Time, who I saw perform live with a Las Vegas band last month on 23rd of May with the Las Vegas band called Franks and Deans, and they're fucking great. They had a burlesque dancer. My mom was like, "Oh, you had such a nice time." I was like, "Duh." So yeah, go check out Franks and Deans and go listen to Grime Time. They got shirts, they might have a CD, I don't know. Also, happy birthday a few days ago to Buckminster West from Self-Fulfilling Prophecies, who plays with my buddy Bodie Idarius and their pal Morgan. They've been around since like 2004 or 2003, and I highly recommend them. Also, if you're just and if you like international music, really, I recommend picking up Spiz Energy's new CD, A City of Eyes. It's totally rad. Also, I highly support and enforce the new Billy Idol project called Generation Sex. And it's Generation X people with Sex Pistols people. So who the fuck could go wrong there? I'd really love to go ahead and toss out a bunch of nonsense and some political shit. I want to say thank you to all my listeners, viewers, etc. all over the world, Mendocino County, LA, London, New York, Asia, Russia, wherever the fuck you're from. I love you and I care about you very, very much. Please continue to keep the ball rolling. Keep yourselves alive. Keep the ball rolling. Spiz Energy especially, do not think about going down the dark tunnel, dude. Always look for the light. You got a kid, a family, and fucking we got London to take care of, and we're gonna I'd love to take over you. I'd love to take over Hollywood with you, brother. I'm gonna try to talk to Maya Bialik or Chuck Lorre or somebody about some stuff down there for you, and cause I'm bored. But anyway, peace, love, best wishes. May the force be with you. Take over Paris and Germany, of course. Duh. Look, everybody that's listening right now, I want you to say thank you to yourselves and thank you to me. And I want to say thank you to you because thank you for listening and just thank you for being there and continue to be here because I love each and every one of you. May the force be with you. And as always, I'll check you on the flip side.